Hey there, it's the English Picker here, back from my 2-car boot sales on this fine Sunday morning. It's now lunchtime and I'm just taking a well-earned rest and a nice cup of tea. So, what you see on the table here is the result of £38.40. Real mixed bag of stuff. I've included some video of me buying a few bits, but it was quite difficult to get video of me actually purchasing stuff. But there's the marbles there, which you saw me buy, and a few other bits. So let's get into it. Onto the games first. I've really got into buying games all of a sudden. I got 007 Nightfire, Smackdown, Quake Revolutions, Spider-Man, Star Wars and Medal of Honor Rising Sun, all in nice condition. They're priced up at 50p and I got all of them for £2. The end of the day, another sale, I got these three here, a bit cracked and knackered. She was selling everything off, saying everything 20p, etc, etc. So I actually got these for £1. Got two games here for 20p each. Got Driver 2 and Ridge Racer Type 4. Here we've got Army Men, Tomb Raider, Gran Turismo, Mission Impossible. Then for £1 I bought Xbox True Crime. I've been told this game does okay, so it's in really mint condition, so that's cool. Got some Matchbox and Hot Wheels. I do buy these if they're cheap, and then I'll put them in a big group lot. We've got this one here. This one's a bit roached. This one which says Brute on the front. This is quite a cool one. Let's see if we can get it. Mr. Fixer. So not in the best of conditions, but it's a Jeep Cherokee Matchbox one, 1986. So pretty cool. Now this is my big purchase of the day, the marbles. After I bought these two at another boot sale, I actually bought these. They're fairly more modern ones. You know, there's a couple of nice ones in there, but they're all in good condition. And it came in this lovely little cigar tin, which has got this weird bit on the bottom. But I paid £1 for that, so should get, you know, a couple of quid for the marbles in there and a couple of quid for the case itself. Now I paid. Initially, he'd got £12 on this and £5 on that, so he was at £17. I asked him how much. He said 13, and he wasn't budging on 13, so I did pay him 13, and it is a good price. In here, there is absolute tonnage of all sorts of marbles, but a few of the highlights. These are a bit knackered, but they're quite large ones. We've got some sort of really weird coloured ones, yeah, and then a lot of really nice minty condition swirl ones, so those are cool. And then these are the ones that I really wanted. I mean, some of these in here, you've got some real mad ones. Let's see if I can get a close-up on that. Look at that one, bizarre. And then you've got some Victorian clay ones, painted clay ones. I really don't know too much about marbles. I've seen videos about people buying and selling them, so I'm going to give it a go. I've put, you know, 14 quid out, and I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes. From a guy next to him, I picked this up. He got a load of bottles, but this was the only one that wasn't smashed. It's called Fennings Fever Cura. It's kind of a... It's not clear, but it's kind of a brownie glass, a brownie clear. It was 50p anyway, worth the risk. Bit down the way, I've picked up, can't believe this, 3 in 1 week. Another Yves Saint Laurent top. This one's XL, a bit warm, but not too bad. It was £1. I went back to the same boot fair that I bought that Game Boy Advance Pokemon last time. I wish I'd bought all the other ones he got, the ruby red ones and stuff like that, but went back today and he wasn't there, so who knows. But I did pick up this. It's a Game Boy Advance SP. It works. It comes with a cable. They were asking 10, I got it for 5, and it comes with a game, Rayman. So I'll probably keep hold of that and use it for testing any future games. It's probably a good idea. Also, I got this bit of a random one. It's a belt buckle. Pretty cool. Pretty worn, but cool nonetheless. I paid £1 for it, so you know, probably get a couple more quid. Always on the lookout for these grafting calculators. Batteries run out, but it's a nice Sharp EL561VH Advanced DAL. I paid 50p for it, so the batteries do work. Someone's decided to scribble in it, but I might be able to clean that off, but I probably won't bother. 5 to 10 maybe. Okay, so my top tip of the day, as I said in the car, was wait till the end of the sale, till everyone's packing up, and listen out for people going, everything on the table for £1 or whatever. And there was a woman saying everything on the table for every item was 10p each. So I went in and she got this box of CDs. And I basically said, how much for just all your CDs? She went, I don't know, give us £2. So I gave her £2. And I think I've got a good deal. I mean, you know, there's some fairly alright-ish ones. Sugar Babes, Lamar, Cisco. Yeah, there's a couple of like naff ones, and there's a lot of singles, and then there's a lot of like this where it looks legit and looks legit there, but it's actually a copy. It's been printed out. Some of these have, but you know. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to go through it with an eBay scanner on my iPhone. Just check there's no ones that are going for good money. If so, I'll pull those out. Then the rest that aren't copies, what I'll do is I'll use sort of Music Magpie or any of the other multitude of online CD buyers and scan them in and send them off and get rid. And then the copies I'll just chuck in with a car boot pile and sell them for 5-10p each. So yeah, just keep your eye out. I mean, I did consider making an offer for everything on the table, but a lot of it was ceramics and it was chipped and stuff, so I didn't bother. So yeah, definitely worth looking out for deals like that. Also, for you guys who do garage sales, sometimes the people don't want to take it back in the house. And I'd say 1 out of 10 times maybe, if you go the end and you say, what do you want for everything? You know, you could get it. And sometimes as well, say there's been a garage sale on for 2 days and they've been absolutely beat to the bone. And at the end of those 2 days, they've still got a lot left. But the reason why is because their prices are too high. So, like, you'll have silver necklaces for £5-6. Then if you come in and say, I'll give you 30 quid for all of it, you might end up getting some quite good deals because they just want rid and they just don't realise what they have and they've priced it too high. So, yeah, you never know. And lastly, on to the good stuff, my favourite stuff, the precious metals. Picked up some spoons. When buying silver stuff, I do sometimes like to cover myself. A bit like the silver picker says, he bundles together a few things so the price ends up low. Because if you just present them with one silver-looking piece, then the price ends up being more. So I bundled these 3 spoons together. These are just German nickel silver, so you know they're just silver plate. But this one here looks to be 80% silver. I have no idea what it says on the top, but there is a little... I can't make it out, sorry about this. Anyway, just there it says 800, so that's pretty cool. Picked up some coins. I got a stack of 2, 4, 6 wheat pennies, various dates. Got a 1902 Canadian 1 cent. And I got a quarter annas, 1897, Gothic head, Queen Victoria. These were all 10p each, so I got all these for £1. Then this is cool. It's like a bizarrely well-struck 1968 penny, but it's sort of, it's like it's been pinched in the middle. The sides flare up. It's not completely flat. So in the middle there, it's thinner than the edges are fatter. And then this one here, I don't know if it's an error, but I don't know if you can make out. There's like a line there and there. It's like buckled, which is pretty bizarre. So anyway, it was 10p. So that's cool. I actually bought this next piece thinking it was costume jewellery. I thought, oh, it's a nice piece of costume jewellery. I paid £2 for it. I've just looked at it, and just on the end there, it says 925. So I've accidentally bought some silver. It's pretty heavy. It probably weighs about 15 grams, maybe 20 grams. So that's a cracking deal. I should be able to get 15 quid for that, maybe. Okay, some cool finds here. Woman knew it was silver, marked silver, £2. I paid up for that. A bit of a distraction technique because I wanted to buy these other things. So bought that, cubic zirconia, and quite a pretty thing. I should be able to get £5-6 for that. Because these two pieces here and here were in a 50p box, and I didn't want her to notice that they were silver. So I was saying, oh, how much for this, how much for this, and then, oh, I'll just chuck these bits in, what do you want for those? So I got these earrings for 50p, and this necklace for 50p. These earrings are marked on the back 925, solid silver. They are quite heavy. They weigh probably about 4 or 5 grams each, something like that. Then this chain up the top here is marked 925. I haven't weighed that one yet, but it's a nice thing. For 50p it was a bargain. And then lastly, these were cool. Got these from a stall next to the lady you see on the video that says you'll find no gold and silver. So it wasn't on her stall, but it was next door. 50p for a set of drop earrings. They are 9-carat gold tops. Not much weight, but it all adds up. And then I actually bought these thinking they were silver, because I didn't want to look too closely on the back. But actually they've turned out to be 9-carat white gold. So that's cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is the day in the life of a car boot sale picker. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to try and get some more videos in the field. It's just a bit tricky, really. I need a cameraman, but the problem with having a cameraman is then the prices go up. So I need to pick the brains of people like the Urban Diggers to see how they get away with it. I need some kind of secret spy cam or something. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.